It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Milton now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
He locates Daniel Bellinger. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. This play goes for 36. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down. A gain of 36 yards.
Slot man's in motion right.
New York.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has the New York touchdown. The The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Milton now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-point game. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. On the move, past the 40. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Fits it through the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Lions 7.
Ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's Bigsby. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here for Bigsby. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
But give up the gut to Bigsby. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one, but he does wind up a few yards shy of that first down marker.
A gain of 3.
That's the end of one here. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've left their offense out there. They're going for this on fourth down. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. He crosses the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. And start on the ground here. Tracy. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now Dart. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. First call here coming from the shotgun. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
The left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for a Detroit first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Big strike here to Williams. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
From the gun on 3rd down. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
A gain of 10
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going on first down, it's Starks. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run it again with Bigsby. He cuts it right. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. He will not score, but that does set him off rock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
71 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Montgomery does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Going with Bigsby here, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? He gets it again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Giants 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
13 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. And now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Robinson sent in motion left. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. On play action with Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. It's a small gain up to the 38. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 3rd and 4 coming up now. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And that hit, he's going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, looking for options. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, Tracy gets it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
76, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Milton back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Giants 48. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. A give to Tracy up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Now they send their back in motion right. With a gun this time, here's Dart. For the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Vacates quickly left side. Here he goes again. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 35. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third down, Giants coming out in a dime look. Here he goes, third and long. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Milton. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Giants 35. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Giants.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Put.
give up the gut to Bigsby. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go. Pass the stick.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. They get it right back. That's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and added the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Gano adds the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 49. To kick off for New York.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Play fake. It's Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, right side, here's Bigsby. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
70 Cowboys! Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Across midfield to the 45. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Milton now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
63. Giants 56. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quick one to the outside by Duck. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants down by 7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Design quarterback run here. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. The tight end in motion now.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Pass.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, 19, Tiger, 19. Go.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard